Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of eco-friendly compact crossovers with the Kia Niro, a ride that's all about awesome fuel efficiency, practical design, and that sweet spot of affordability and tech. Whether you're looking at the hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or full electric version, the Niro's got you covered for zipping through town or hitting the road with minimal trips to the pump. But before you charge up or fuel up and sign the deal, there are some potential issues you need to watch out for to avoid a repair bill that could zap your green driving buzz. In this video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about used Kia Niros. We'll cover the model years that might cost you big, what wears out as the miles pile up, and how to shop smart to score a crossover that's built to last. Stick around to the end for my top tips on picking the perfect Niro. New here? Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss more car buying tips. And if this video saves you from a lemon, give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. If you would like to see a particular vehicle model review, you can leave your request as a comment below this video. Alright, let's roll. So what's the deal with the Kia Niro? It's a compact crossover that comes in hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and full electric flavors, offering stellar gas mileage, a roomy interior, and tech like Apple CarPlay to keep you connected. Whether you're dodging urban traffic, hauling gear for a weekend adventure, or going electric for zero emissions, the Niro delivers with its sleek looks and Kia's innovative engineering. But here's the catch. Like any used eco-friendly car, the Niro has its quirks. Some model years are riskier than others, and high mileage can bring costly repairs, especially with those batteries and transmissions. Let's break it down. Here's what we're covering today. The model years that might hit your wallet hard, what to expect as the odometer climbs, why the Niro is still a fantastic choice, plus tips to avoid the trouble spots. No jargon, just straight-up advice to help you buy with confidence. Let's start with the model years. Not every Niro year is a smooth, efficient ride. Some have more issues than others. Here's the rundown on the ones to watch out for, based on owner reports and reliability data. 2017 to 2019 Kia Niro, first generation early models. Hybrid battery cooling system issues. Likelihood 10 to 15%. Repair cost $300 to $800. The hybrid and plug-in hybrid's battery cooling fan in 2017 to 2018 models can fail, causing overheating or reduced battery performance. Listen for noises from the rear and check service records for cooling system maintenance. Dual clutch transmission, DCT, jerkiness. Likelihood 10 to 15%. Repair cost $1,500 to $3,000. The 6-speed DCT in 2017 to 2019 hybrids can shift roughly or hesitate, especially at low speeds. Test for smooth gear changes and check for software updates or fluid changes. 2020 to 2022 Kia Niro first generation facelift. Infotainment system glitches. The likelihood is around 5 to 10%. The repair cost can range from $200 to $500. The UVO infotainment system in 2020 to 2021 models can freeze or lose connectivity, affecting Android Auto or the backup camera. It's really important to test all tech features during inspection. Brake actuator noise. The likelihood is also 5 to 10%. Repair costs range from $400 to $1,000. The brake actuator in 2020 to 2021 hybrids can produce humming or buzzing noises, sometimes tied to regenerative braking. Make sure to test for unusual sounds during braking and check for any recalls. 2023 present Kia Niro, second generation hybrid EV. EV battery charging issues in the Niro EV. Likelihood is about 5 to 10%. Repair costs can be anywhere from $500 to $1,500. Some 2023 Niro EV models have reported slow charging or port malfunctions due to software or hardware issues. It's crucial to test the charging process and verify recall fixes with the VIN, windshield cracking. The likelihood here is around 5%. Repair costs range from $300 to $800. The 2023 to 2024 models can have windshields prone to cracking from stress or debris. Be sure to inspect the windshield for chips or cracks. Model years are just the start. Mileage is where the real story unfolds. Here's what might pop up as the Niro racks up the miles. 0 to 50,000 miles. Brake wear is something to watch out for. There's about a 10 to 15% likelihood of encountering this issue. Repair costs can range from $300 to $600. Brake pads tend to wear out faster in hybrids due to the regenerative braking transitions, especially in stop-and-go traffic. Make sure to check for any squealing or vibrations when braking. Minor electrical issues are also possible with a 5% likelihood. Repair costs for these can be anywhere from $100 to $300. Sensors or infotainment glitches can trigger warnings, particularly in newer models, so it's important to test all systems during your inspection. As the mileage increases to between 50,000 and 100,000 miles, suspension wear becomes a concern. The likelihood here is about 10%, and repair costs can range from $500 to $1,000. Worn struts or bushings can cause clunks or loose handling, especially if the vehicle has been driven in urban or rough road conditions. Make sure to drive over bumps to check for any unusual noises. Hybrid battery degradation is another issue to be aware of, with a 5 to 10% likelihood. Repair costs for this can be quite steep, ranging from $2,000 to $4,000. The hybrid or plug-in hybrid battery in models from 2017 to 2019 may show reduced capacity, which can lower fuel efficiency. It's a good idea to check the battery health via diagnostics or service records. When you get to the 100,000 to 150,000 mile range, DCT transmission wear becomes more likely. The likelihood of this issue is between 10 to 15%, with repair costs ranging from $1,500 to $3,000. The dual-clutch transmission in hybrids may develop rough shifts or clutch wear, especially in older models. Be sure to test for smooth operation and check the fluid condition. Electric motor issues can also arise in Niro EVs, with a likelihood of 5 to 10%. Repair costs for this can range from $1,000 to $2,500. The electric motor can develop bearing noise or power delivery issues. Listen for any whining during a test drive and check for motor-related repairs. Major repairs can become a concern when your Kia Niro surpasses 150,000 miles. The likelihood of encountering significant issues is around 10 to 15%. You might be looking at repair costs ranging from $2,000 to over $5,000. High-mileage Niros may require battery replacements, whether it's a hybrid or an EV. Transmission rebuilds or motor repairs could also be necessary, especially if maintenance was neglected. It's wise to budget for these big fixes, although with proper care many Niros can last over 200,000 miles. Here's the good news. The Kia Niro is a reliable, eco-friendly crossover when you pick the right one. RepairPal gives it a 4.0 out of 5.0 for reliability, ranking it 6th out of 20 subcompact SUVs. Annual repair costs average around $460, which is low for a hybrid or electric vehicle. With proper maintenance, a Niro can hit 200,000 miles, especially the 2020 to 2023 models, whether hybrid or EV. The 2021 and 2022 models are among the most dependable, with strong owner satisfaction and fewer reported issues. Plus, Kia's robust warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain and 8-year, 100,000-mile battery for original owners, often provides peace of mind for used buyers. Key takeaways? Maintenance is critical. Regular oil changes for hybrids, software updates, and battery cooling system checks are essential, especially for EVs or hybrids. Model year matters. Stick to 2020 or newer for better reliability and updated tech. And don't forget the recall check. The Niro has had recalls for issues like battery systems, brake actuators, and charging components. Verify fixes with the VIN. Ready to snag a used Kia Niro? Here's your playbook for success. Avoid 2017 to 2018 models if they're hybrids. Battery cooling and DCT issues can be costly. Demand maintenance records, no service history, keep walking. Get a pre-purchase inspection. Have a mechanic check the battery, transmission for hybrids, and electrical systems, especially if the car has over 100,000 miles. Check recalls. Use the VIN to confirm fixes for battery systems, brake actuators, and charging components. Test everything. Battery range for EVs, regenerative braking, tech, and transmission. Make sure it's all smooth. Follow these tips and you'll drive off in a Niro that's ready for years of efficient, eco-friendly adventures. Thanks for watching. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Share your Niro stories or questions below. Catch you in the next one.